Hello everyone and welcome to ErebosGamingHD. We're on the Battle of Fan Castle and this is Dynasty Warriors 8 on hard with Guan Yu, who is an absolute beast. Nicknamed on the battlefield as the God of War. What sort of a badass name is that? Come on, you know it's good. And unfortunately this battle is where he dies on the historical version of the two paths that can be taken on this game. The hypothetical versions where he survives this and everybody's all happy, nobody dies, but you know, that's not how it went down in history. This is not where he actually dies. He actually loses this battle and is forced to withdraw, and him and his son get captured and executed. So this battle's more fictitious, I suppose, than actual truth. And the main reason behind this, the loss of this battle, is because of Wu. They secretly join Cao Cao in this fight, and that is what causes Guan Yu to lose the battle. The main problem with that is, at the time, Liu Bei is formed an alliance with them, and that was set with the marriage to Sun Qua's sister, Sun Shangjiang. I can't remember how to pronounce her name, that's probably nowhere near it. And one of the reasons why Su Tuan decides to join Cao Cao, well, first of all it's his advisors, and the other thing is Guan Yu disrespects him, embarrasses him, and basically makes a laughing stock of him. Just going to use a rage fail here, decided to use my rage attack, and one of my sons decides to knock him away. Brilliant, so complete waste of rage there. Anyway, back to the story. So Sun Tuan offers a marriage proposal between Guan Yu's daughter and I can't remember, I think it's one of his family anyway, and Guan Yu basically turns around and says, do one, no chance. So that might be one of the reasons why Sun Tuan was thinking about joining Cao Cao. The other reason as well was that SHU were getting a bit too powerful, they were getting too many territories, and it's war, and so all these sort of dirty tricks happen. But if Guan Yu was as powerful as he is on this game and played by somebody like me, it wouldn't have been a problem. I absolutely annihilate him. So anyway, about Guan Yu, I don't know really. He's a bit slow, but he's got the power to back himself up. His Muso's pretty damn powerful, his rage is pretty good. It's slow but fast at the same time, so if you've got a bunch of officers near you and you use it, it's a lot easier to control compared to other ones. I think the main problem that I had with this level was my health. I wasn't getting damaged too much by the officers, it were the privates, you know, just the general enemy fodder. You have to keep an eye on your life when they're attacking you, especially if you don't flinch, because you just don't realise how much your life goes down. So you can see I'm on red life here, and taking out SHU, having a go against him. And later on during this level we have two players that defect. Mi Fang is one of them, I can't remember who the other guy is, however I'll find out in a couple of minutes. And the reason these guys defect is light persuasion based on the way that Guan Yu was treating them. In the actual history behind it, these two generals were supposed to be providing the food supplies to the front line, and they were not given enough supplies. Therefore the front line forces were getting weaker, and Guan Yu's comment to that is, I will deal with them later, which probably scared him a little bit, so that's why they were persuaded into defecting. So that was yet another problem, and one of the main reasons why this battle was a failure from the SHU's point of view. One of the secret missions on this one is to ensure all your children are safe. And this is where Wu comes. A shed load, just boom, straight there. And at this part, this is probably the most luckiest survival from death you will ever see. Just keep an eye on my life, because this goes sour very, very quickly. So we've got so many enemies here. What we've got? Zhu Shang, Zhu Ran, Yu Fan, Lu Zun, Lu Meng, Pan Zhong. So many enemies here. And this time I do the rage properly. Get rid of a couple of enemy officers here. Jiang Qin. All sorts of enemies. His jumping moveset's pretty good as well. I like his jumping moveset as well as his normal one. Straight, simple, nice little switch counter there. But then I get caught here. It just gets messy. I think Lu Zun's got a attack that breaks your guard. Fu Shiren. That's the other guy that defects. I'm nowhere near him at the minute, so I'm just letting those fight for themselves. Fortunately, I've got good morale, so I don't have to worry too much. Take out another enemy officer there. Oh, look at my life. Like I said, look. There's no life. That's what I mean, it's crazy. No life at all. So I'm defending like crazy here, but I don't know what's going on here. These guys won't attack me. It's like they're scared. Come on, bring it, bring it. I ain't dead yet. Machao's just entered the battle, but because the flooding's gone on, he's complaining that it'll take him longer to get to us, but yeah, no help anyway, really. So what I'm actually trying to do here is wait for my Muso to build up, use it, try and get my rage up, and use my rage. That's the only tactic that I've got at this point, because I'm like, one attack, I'm dead. So I'm conscious of the guys behind me, always moving back, making sure they're in front of me. But they're not attacking, so I think, you know what, let's go for it. And look at that, I get a little bit of health, and then I go at him. Move that out of the way, because someone just used the Muso, that would have been death. Switch counter, wait for him to build up, and use my rage. There we go. Bye bye Wu ambush. I'll teach you to double cross SHU, you dirty little bastards. So now I'm going to catch up with my sons and daughters, and I believe that there's a couple of these sons that are fictitious. According to the history, Guan Yu had 2 sons and a daughter. And I think there's another son here. I don't know where they got that from. I mean, obviously the internet's limited in the amount of information you can get, but according to the wikis, he had 2 sons and a daughter. Not 3 or 4 that's in here. So what I'm doing here is I'm just trying to kill enemies, hopefully find some health so I can get back into the game. One other point, that horse is red hair. It is an absolute beast of a horse. It is the fastest, strongest horse that there is in the game, I believe, unless they've introduced a new horse. Red hair was actually Lu Bu's before he died, and I think Guan Yu just ended up with it. I don't know the story behind that. If you know the story, I'd be interested to know how Guan Yu ended up with Lu Bu's horse. There's so many enemy officers that defend. I think I need to find weapons with affinity that break the defense. Look at this for attack. Boom. Double attack there for you. I'm back in red life again. Proper touching cloth on this one, man. Because as you know me, I don't like doing interim saves. The only time I like to do it when fighting Luvu, I like to just go through it all. If I die, then I start again and learn from it. If I get unlucky, then you know, you just grind your teeth and move on to the next one. Not much you can do about that. Alright, dude. So we've got Dong Heng and Wenping. Coming at me, I got a nice double defense and a shed load of moves. And look at that, I got a turkey. Come on, back in the game. Get rid of this guy. You did. Bye bye. Catch up with forces, and we got a damn ballista. Pain in my ass. I absolutely hate them. We got the majority of the way. Enemy commanders here. We got Sima Yi, Zhao Dun, Zhao Yuan. Sorry, not Zhao Yuan. What's his name? Xiao Dun. Xiao Shang. I saw another Xiao. I'm going to say Xiao Yuan died in the Battle of Hanzhong, didn't he? So he's not going to be in this battle. So this is just after it. God, Danny, know your history. I have to say, this is probably the quickest I've had a go at it. Like 15 minutes, just under. This is a pretty impressive battle, and to be honest, I didn't really spend that much up either. It just massive groups of enemies, nice big bulks. So brilliant for using rage. I think this is the most I've used my rage in a single battle. Alright, so I've got Cao Ren, last guy to kill, so remember what to do. Go and find some enemies, build up your Muso, build up your rage, and then go at him. Straight simples. That's exactly what I'm doing here. Unfortunately, no more enemies. I can't be bothered going all the way over there for him, so I use my double attack that I just got. And we've got Dong Chao here as well as Cao Ren. Come on, bring it, what you got? Ah, look, rage is nice and full. Rage time. That's just nuts. This is a personal best. And come on, this is how you finish it. That is this game done. I hope you all enjoyed it, and I will see you on the next episode.